Hello and welcome to Cloud Monday. Today is part 2 of playing Elite Dangerous. Part 1 went really well. The game itself has a little issue here and there, a couple of quirks, but overall the streaming was really quite nice and there was no lag, especially when using motion controls. So today, part 2, we're going to see if that continues and just play a little bit more. The first part was definitely a bit more of a tutorial. I guess just continue. So the idea was to play open to kind of see what it would be like to play an MMO via cloud streaming service. It's been streamed to my launch model Japanese PS4. So how it works is that my PS4 is connecting to Sony, which is connecting to Frontier, which runs the game, which sends it back to Sony and sends it to my console. So playing an MMO, there's an extra step in the chain. But I didn't notice any lag. The game, like I said, has some quirks and stuff, but overall, it went really well. So what we're up to now in the game is essentially, we need to start doing quests. That's kind of what we're going to be doing this video, just trying out little quests here and there. Alright, so we need... Oh, on the right side, that's a warning about the stream. So we need to find missions. There we go. And even though we had that warning, it was... I couldn't see anything on screen to signify what the issue was. I couldn't see any trouble. Deliver, sure. Whoops.
Cargo hold at maximum capacity.
Deliver free units. I got a feeling. Wait, did... okay. So I think my ship doesn't have a lot of space, essentially. It's a small ship. So I think I need to... yeah, auto launch. So I think I'm going to have to make a couple of trips. I don't quite remember what all the buttons do. So this is the right touch button. Inventory. You see, we've got 2. Okay. So we're going to have to come back and pick one up. Oh, okay. We've gone too fast. Okay. I hit the wrong button and I accidentally turned the thrusters on. There we go. Whoops. Alright, so... we're doing this one. Coal Station? I think that's how you pronounce that. So let's find... Matet, okay. Where we need to go. Lock and engage. So we got to... I think we got to line it up. Where is it? Where is this point we've got to go to? There it is. Yeah, we're too close to the station to engage, so we need to kind of boost. Okay, we don't have any boosts. This is a very kind of accurate game, so we do have to worry about gravity, things being in the way. So I can't engage the warp or the hyperdrive until we are far enough away. So that grey, that is what we call a stream tear. So that means that we don't have all the information of a frame. If there are 60 frames a second, one of those frames didn't have all the information, so it just appears as grey. Are we there yet?
Frameshift drive charging.
So I'm not... Okay.
3, 2, 1.
So that should be taking us there automatically. But we'll have to see. It's only my second time playing this game. And it's the first solo mission I've done. So we've got to find the station. Where is the station? A couple of ships. Signal. Signal. These things are there. So we need to find the station so we can lock on and go to it. Okay, let's it. Bring for the station. There it is. Lock and super cruise. So once we find it, the ship will take us there automatically. And for someone new like me, this is the best thing to do. Still speed up, and as long as we don't really touch anything, we're fine. Still recovering from a cold and a sore throat. Definitely feeling better. So hopefully it's not too obvious in the video. One of the nice things about playing an MMO, especially via the cloud, is it doesn't take up any space. MMOs with all the expansion packs can be a big download. But also, your position is kind of saved in the game. So if we get a warning and the game's going to cut us off after 20 seconds, I would be more comfortable in an MMO because that our position, mostly quite accurately, will be recorded. Maybe if we've done a couple of checkpoints in a quest, that would also be recorded. So I would feel more comfortable playing a game like this via the cloud because we don't have to worry about saving ourselves. It's always saving, it's always auto-saving. So, kinda, not by initial design, it's kind of a good fit for cloud streaming. And I do wonder personally if Final Fantasy XIV is going to join it. I feel like it's a missed opportunity not to be on cloud streaming. And perhaps other ones, maybe like Genshin Impact, should perhaps think about it. But I also haven't checked the catalogue extensively. But so far, we know we're automatically going there. And I'm not noticing any issues like macro blocking. So instead of fine detail, we would get cubes of color. And I have not noticed it. Alright, so I need to contact the station to request docking. Docking denied. I think I'm not close enough. I think it said we had to be 7 kilometers to get docked. So let's do that. It's a little strange. There we go. That it doesn't take us straight to that 7 kilometers. So this is motion controls. That's the R3 button. Just want to have a look at the station. So I'm looking up and right, left, right. Again, it's still no lag. It's very impressive how the motion controls work, and I'm not noticing any delay. Let's turn it off. So in this station, drop off to Medicine and hop back to the last one we were at. Some nice vibrations as well. As well as no lag in controls. It doesn't feel like there's any lag in the vibration in the control. It always feels appropriate at the right time. Alright, so go to hangar. So we need to get rid of the stock, and I don't know how to do that. I'm kind of guessing, because I don't remember the game telling us this next step. Alright, services. Nothing here that screams, so let's see the mission board. Okay, can we do it from here? Oh, it says deliver items there. So, okay, we now have to go back and get one more. Oh, so actually, there's a job there as well. Oh man, I don't remember what station we just came from. Is it Dromi? Okay, this one doesn't require any space, so I'll accept it then. What? It expired? Let's try that again. No idea what's happening there. Again, streaming the game is fine, but the game itself does have a few little quirks to it. It's an old game, so it probably is a little bit stuck in its ways. One of the big concerns I would have is that whilst this user interface looks great, it's small. If we do have streaming issues, two things typically happen. The bitrate drops, so the quality of a 1080p picture drops. Then it could drop from 1080p to like 900 or 720p, which means tiny writing becomes well, quite frankly, unreadable. And especially if you get macro blocking, because macro blocking is squares of color. And if one of those squares of colors covers the writing, then there's no hope. Yeah, I don't remember where we've got to go next. Ah, Mawson Dock, okay. So draw me, okay. So it's nice that all that information's there. And that's just left on the touchpad. So it's quite easy to get to. Lock and engage. Go. So again, we've got to get away from the station because we're too close. There's the turbo. So we need to point ourselves where we need to go. These dots on the map in the middle, it's a little difficult. I would have preferred a different colour for our destination. There's lots of greens, yellows and whites. Give me like a bright purple or something of where we need to go. So we've got to clear the station, so if I hit warp, top left, sorry, top right, preparing, but we're still too close to the station. Let's boost past it again.
4, 3, 2,
Alright, there we go. We're clear. So, jumping. This doesn't work, that's fine. So, we need Mawson Dock. Lock. And Super Cruise. Where is it? There we go. It is nice that we have something like this. If we are flying around and we have the warning come up about the stream, we could quickly hop into the menu, like we saw there on the left side, set the destination, try and get the ship lined up, and just let it go. So if we do have a moment where the stream quality is bad, the game will continue that journey. We may not be able to see it that well, but we don't need to do anything because it's automatic. So that's another way that, kind of by accident, but also because it's accessible, it means it's accessible via it being streamed to us. Now what I don't remember is the top left, speech bubble and the mail. Let's see, can I look at it? There we go. Whoops. What did I do? Super Cruise assist deactivated. No. I was trying to read that. How do I switch to the other side? That's that one. No. No idea. The tutorial. The tutorial admitted to us last week, last video, that it's not complete. And that if we want to learn more, we have to go into the in-game encyclopedia. There's a bit of a cop-out. Because that chat stuff at the top there, I have no idea how to access that. Alright, we're 7 kilometers in. Auto dock, please. Oh no, contacts. There we go. I know it's saying slow down, but the game should be doing that for us. Bottom left, bottom right even, you can see we're getting low on fuel. We'll need to pick some up. We're gonna hit. The game's auto thing shot us into the station. I have a feeling I was meant to slow down for auto dock. There we go, yeah. Okay, it was my fault. Again, just the second video in, still learning. Where are we going? Okay, we're going that way. I bet this looks cool, unlike a PS4 Pro. I wonder if there was a PS5 patch for this thing. Because it looks like there's a lot of detail, but it doesn't... There's not a lot of fine detail. So at a distance, everything looks really amazing, but I imagine up close, it's either low resolution or not really anything there at all, other than just a flat colour. If you have this on PS5, is there a patch for this? Would also be nice to know. If you played this game, or if you are playing this game, of course it's an MMO, so the pace is quite slow. Does it get any faster? Alright, let's pick up this final medical. Anything else we can take with us while we're there? Take down pirates. Okay, there's stuff that we haven't met yet. No, we're good there. Alright, let's fuel. What do I need to do? Where's my... There it is. Let's go there. I kind of want to be able to press that white Demary prospect and for that to come up with like the auto lock or auto destination. But there's no... It's like I need an extra pair of hands for this. So I imagine that could be something that they do in VR. Can we do it from in here? So where's the zoom? There it is. I want to zoom in closer to it, but Galaxy Map's useless for this thing. Alright, let's go. We'll hunt for it when we're out there. Okay, so navigation. There he is. Block and Super Cruise. Come on, give us back control. Alright, so where is this thing? It's not there. It's not that one. I'm trying to judge it from all these dots on the screen, but can you see? It's there. We're gonna go the other side of this dock. Let's look around. Oh, I kind of need to see the bottom underneath. How far away are we from that ship? Can we lock yet? Come on, lock on. Yeah, it's still locked on, isn't it? I think I would like a little bit more of a guide, like how far away are we from the auto cruise? Oh, we're mass locked, top right. Okay. So it's not far enough away from the station just yet. Like I want to be able to look around without moving the ship. Come on.
Frameshift drive charging.
Alright. Finally.
3, 2,
You would think, seeing as I asked it to engage earlier, that we would be fine. Yeah, it's just another quirk with the game, I imagine. Not a great one. It's a bit dense. For new players, for people who don't like space or spaceships, I can totally understand why some people may just bounce off this one, especially that first video. It's kind of long and it's quite dense, and whilst there is a tutorial, and for the most part, we get the basics done. And you can hear in this video that I'm going over what I was told in the last video, so it has worked. But, yeah, it's a little slower pace, not so much hack and slash. It's a very different type of MMO. I wouldn't quite call it Eve. I did Eve like, God, a decade or more ago, and it doesn't give me that kind of vibes. Are we going to slow down? What happened there? I thought we meant to lock and go there. Oh, come on. Super Cruise Assist, yeah. I don't know why it didn't work last time. Perhaps it had a different name and I missed it, or perhaps I fell outside the lane. Where is it? Again, I kind of want a way to zoom or to look around without actually changing anything the ship does. I don't think that's an option. Like, that's that. Whoops, wrong button. That's that. Will middle do it? Nah, there's no middle. So we got to get to 7 to dock. Okay. Contact. Request docking.
Docking request granted.
So we need to slow down. And there it does it for us. In the first video, it did say that later on we would be able to do this manually ourselves. But you got to remember, this is the first mission I'm going to complete. It's taken over an hour and a half, but there we go. So this is a game with a long kinda... You're not going to finish this one quick.
Landing gear deployed. Docking successful. Engines disengaged.
So yeah, hang on, sure. I kind of like this effect. I know it doesn't really mean much, but it looks really cool. Hooray! Our first mission done. Excellent. So we need to go to Matet next. We might have enough space for that. That's the same station we need. So can we do it? We only got space for one. So can I decline? Can I cancel that? Once I've accepted it, it doesn't look like there's a way to cancel it. Oh, I can still do that. But that's not helpful. I can only pick up one.
Cargo hold at maximum capacity.
Can I do anything to my ship to make it hold more? Paintwork, 99%. It's not that there. Huh. Okay, there's a whole thing there. I'm not going to deal with that. That looks very complicated. Yeah, I kind of want to cancel it, but I think I'm stuck with it. That's a shame. Alright, we gotta go. Let's get out of here.
Landing gear retracted. Ship released.
So we need to go to Matet. Whoops. No. So where is it? Where do we need to point the ship? Oh, there it is. So we've got to get away from the station before we can hyperdrive out there. I'd say this game would be an amazing podcast game.
Frameshift drive charging. Four, three, two, one.
Alright. Okay, yeah, I keep thinking we can't use that. Alright, so we need the station. Where is the station? There. Super Cruise Assist. And, oh, we're locked on, okay. So, where are you, station? There. No, it did it. Okay. What'll be interesting is how good the game is at tracking you. So after we've done a couple of these, and we've got some money, will the game then chip in and say, now you have this money, here's a tutorial on how to upgrade your ship? That's kind of, when it comes to these sort of games, that's one thing I'm worried about, is that the accessibility, the tutorials, they're all at the front, and then they all stop. And it's all up to us then to work out what to do next. So my hope is that the game keeps track of what's happening and then goes, okay, you have this money, now why don't you try upgrading your ship? Or maybe that'll happen if we level up. I don't remember seeing if there's like a character level, but perhaps if there's something akin to that, or like a rank, maybe the game will chip in with a new tutorial. But I got a feeling that may not happen in this video. And then we're here. So that jump always surprises me. Alright, let's get the docking going. We've got to slow down. No, not this super boost. Wrong button. So I set my speed to 0, but because I hit the boost, we actually just did that maneuver at really high speed. It's weird. Oh, we have a bit of stream tear there. But again, as I said earlier, because this is all happening automatically, it doesn't affect me. That's one of the cool things about this, or should I say the lucky thing about this, is how by having all these systems to help automate things, it could be screen tearing for now, and I would still not have to worry because it's going to do it automatically. Okay, we're just waiting for auto dock. We're waiting in the queue. I still don't know if this queue is artificial or if it is actually because there are other people flying around. I don't know if you guys have been noticing, but there are quite a few ships here and there. There's one right in front of us that we're kind of locked onto. And on the top right, it keeps saying about contacts lost and acquired. It could be that not just ships from the game, it could be other players just zipping past us.
Landing gear deployed.
Being as low rank and level as we are, even though we might be online with other people, we may not be at a point where we can interact with them and do much with them at the moment. Yeah, refuel.
Landing complete.
I don't think we need to go down in the hangar.
Welcome, Commander.
Let's complete some of these missions. Complete. There we go.
Incoming message.
So all of them done. So what else can we go back to that station with something? Ah, there's nothing else there. Just checking if there's anything changed now. Yes, there's nothing where we were. Any passengers? No passengers. What can we do with our ship? Okay, we're gonna have to dock. That's fine. Like, can we increase cargo bay? Again, this is something that I feel like the game should be tracking and suggesting to us. Like, it knows we just had all this money. What does all this mean? No idea. It doesn't say what we have and don't have. Wait, is this what we already have already? Oh no, yes, this is what we have already. Then we can do stuff to it. I guess we can put a cargo rack in for more. Play buying options. I guess one. sure. Not a lot of feedback back to us. Again, this a tutorial here would say, hey, this is your mass, this is your speed, this is now affecting this. Like, I don't feel like we need anything from, we haven't got anything from mining. Where would the mining stuff go? That's what that is. I think we can get going. Let's set destination back to where we came from. Alright, let's get out of here.
Landing gear retracted.
Ship restraints withdrawn. Watch for oncoming traffic when passing through the airlock.
Yeah, we're not going to be able to engage hyperdrive in here. Oh, is this ship friend or foe? Human or AI? Now, where do we have to point? Oh, there we go. Hyperdrive. Nope, too close. Alright, let's get out of there.
Scan detected.
Ship scan detected. Is that someone scanning us? Hard to say. Just again another example of perhaps just wanting a little bit more information. Like ship scanning us, could I press triangle and it would then spin the camera to who it was? Or to like a bit of information about that character? That's what I want. Just a little bit more. Oh yeah. We're jumping. Alright, so we need to go to... There it is. Lock it. Super Cruise. Where are you? Not there. Alright. What we'll probably do is get the final item. If we can pick up something else and that would be the end of it, you know, that we won't have to make another trip, then yeah, we'll do that, go back to that station, drop it all off, and that'll be the end for this video. I think that'll be a good goal. See, seeing these rings up close brings me back to that point I made quite early on about how up close some of the details not quite there. We're so close we should be seeing particles, but it's just a band of colour. We lost track of it. How did we lose track of it? Where is it? Line of sight, is it gone behind the planet and we can't see it now? Well, we can see it. So why? What's happening? There we go. You'd think it being auto assist that if things moved, the auto assist would move. So it's very much kind of like cruise control in that respect then. We are going to brush the top of this planet.
Flight engaged.
We're what? 200 kilometers from the surface of the planet? $150. I got really close then. Okay, we're going close. It's dock. Still can't see it. It must be in the shade. Oh, shadow, I should say.
Docking request granted.
There we go. Let's have a look around. See the shadow of the planet on the ring. So, you know, this game is quite accurate. I wonder if we're gonna. I wonder if I have to imagine Soul System is in here somewhere. I wonder if it's like an actual place or if it's more like an Easter egg.
Landing gear deployed.
Alright, so we know what we've got to do. Pick up that final item, double check if there's anything else, and then deliver everything so we can finish the game for today. Alright, draw me. That's it. Okay, it's just data. We can do that. Performance enhancers. But I don't know if I have the storage. That's what I would kind of like to know. It's like, take 2 of these. Do I have space for 2 of these? Because I don't know if it's like this cargo size. Like 6 medicine. Is this tiny medicine or is it big medicine? I don't know. I would only perhaps find out by hitting accept. I don't want to hit accept because I don't know if I can do it. So that's what, again, just a little bit more information would be really useful. Alright, go. So we need to go back for the final time.
Landing gear retracted. Ship released. Engines engaged.
So where is it? Yeah, it looks really cool, doesn't it? I hope that there's a high def patch for this or some real cool HDR stuff. So bottom right says we're mass locked, so we can't engage the hyperdrive just yet. But with a game as old as this, it's difficult to know how much is going to be upkept with the modern technology. It's like Star Trek Online has this problem. It's a huge game with quite a decent player base, but the art, the technology is PS4, or some of it's actually from the PS3 generation, I think. I remember back doing news for the site during the PS3 era that it was strongly rumoured, and I think mentioned that it was coming to the PS3. And so far, PS5's what, 3rd year now? No news about Star Trek Online coming to PS5 or DC Universe Online or any of those older ones. And I worry about this one. I don't know what's going to happen here. So where is it? That's about that too. There it is. I mentioned earlier this is like a podcast game, but you could also just go make yourself a cup of tea or even some sandwiches. And that's not a knock. That really isn't a knock against the game. It's great that it has these assistive features. Like, if you need to use the bathroom, use it now. It's a great time to use these things. So yeah, when I praise it, it's not snarky, it's not dissing it. It's a literal praise. This is a great feature to have. And again, if we have connection issues, and if I come back from like the bathroom, I would be frustrated, of course. But because this is being saved their end, I would just hit continue, and I would probably be either at my destination or somewhere along that line. Who knows, maybe this game keeps track of these assists, so it will put us back in the assist and just take us straight there. It's really nice when you're streaming a game from the cloud that you have this sense of kind of freedom. If you remember to the Scarlet Nexus video, it's like one save point every 20 minutes. Whereas this is like a save point all the time to obviously, maybe not exactly that, but with Scarlet Nexus, we had some breakup, and I was genuinely concerned. Like, oh no, will I be fine? Was it Weird West? That we actually did have trouble, and we did have disconnections, but of course there are checkpoints everywhere in that game. If I lost progress, it was only minimum, so I never really was too fussed about it. Oh, in the comments, if you play something from the cloud and you feel like it's got great game design and has a lot of saves and I haven't played it yet, please let me know in the comments. I'm always looking for something interesting like this.
Condition authorized. Set down on landing pad 27.
One of these sort of hidden gems was the Skya D3
Approach, Commander.
or D2. Basically, it was a PS3 to Skya game, and you can essentially save nearly everywhere at any time. So much of the game is in-game cutscenes that you could actually just pause, and from pause you can then save. And graphically, everything was nice, big, chunky, everything was nice and clear. So even when if there was any issues, you know, quick start save. Or you could still see what was happening on screen, everything was still legible. So if you're looking for perhaps an RPG to stream, I recommend that one, or you can check out the video for that. Let's drop off the cargo and end this. Well, refuel.
Contact. Clear to disembark. Report to station services for more information, Commander.
Alright, that's both of them now done. And from here, I could pick something else to do. All these other systems I haven't been to just yet. Any passengers? Nope. But I think that'll do for this video. I think we've seen just how well this is playing. Again, no lag. I was using motion controls and it was fine. So, as ever, we'll now cut to the PS4's internet speed test just to see with what I'm working with today. So let's head there now. Okay, in settings, go to network, and in network, go down to test internet connection. For me, my internet is wired, so it should be quite good. Alright, upload, not that great, but at least it's double digits, and download, a bit less than the 60 I usually have, but yeah, it was good. So Elite Dangerous, there are many positives to take away. I think not having a big game saved on the hard drive is definitely a bonus. And the fact that it works so well, its game design really works with PlayStation Plus cloud streaming service. And the assists are so useful, not just because it's a cloud game, but just in general. Yes, it's a little bit dense. The tutorial is good, but also a little dense, and that was in the first video if you want to check that out. But the slow pace means you can kind of learn at your own pace, try things out. Of course, we ended video 1 and it suggested us trying a task. So that's what we did today. We did several tasks. So yeah, Elite Dangerous. If you're looking for an MMO or something to chip away at over time, I recommend it. Especially streaming it if you can. So, Until the next new Cloud Monday video with a new game, or until I see you checking out some of the other videos, playlists, or YouTube shorts, or maybe I'll see you over at Ko-fi. As a small YouTube channel, we get no money from YouTube, but with Ko-fi, we can get PayPal donations, and we have a couple of subscription tiers as well. But wherever or whenever I see you again, please take care.